easily see. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Good afternoon. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good. Let's see, I'm gonna cut Eli Rick.
Oh, okay, that's good to hear that.
Who else do I cut? See, four running backs.
Good afternoon. I'm doing good this afternoon. I
Cutting Chris Rodriguez. Now on the week 8 game. On the road against the Bengals.
I'm about to drop you a follow as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm already following you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, next man up. Please don't tell me Jane Daniels got hurt. Terry McLaurin rolled out. Five and 1 versus 5 and 2 on the road.
I play Madden 2.4 as well in college football 2.5 Battlefield 2042 Call of Duty Cold War Zombie Mode and The Devil in Me.
On my PS4 currently I have Watch Dogs 2, Madden 24, Roblox, and I think those are all the games I have on my PS4 currently.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
If this game is anything like Steelers game 3 weeks ago,
It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Washington Commanders.
Oh, okay.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
and he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him.
I think we must start Jameis Winston in the first half. To get Jameis Winston to play quarterback.
Down. So he's got a sight
Because
set
I
on
haven't
another
really
big
started
game
him
right
at
here.
all this season. Even though it's my
Jameis going to look to throw right away.
technically second season as a head coach, because I didn't stream my first season. I just stimulated it.
Hill picks it off.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. And they'll send Boyd in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a...
Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he returns this to the 22. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Working out of the gun. Winston forced out to his left. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Alright then, I'm going to talk to you a little later. I'm going to try to take me a nap cause I'm actually falling asleep and I'm not really.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
1st down, Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air again, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Escaping the pressure right.
Fires, caught Beckham.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
For Dotson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Beckham in motion right.
47-yard line, OBJ in motion.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler.
Breaks a tackle.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd and inches for the 43. Ryan Robinson in the backfield.
Ahead, it's Robinson.
Gives Robinson, breaks the tackle, breaks another.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it.
Caught
Dotson
again.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Winston throws, caught. Ryan Robinson breaks the tackle, gets it to the 20.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Jameis now on 1st down. And incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go through the well so many times in the game. But as the defense started to anticipate the call.
He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll get it down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
4th and 2, 11-yard line. Washington Glory. Eckler the back. Give Eckler, gets the 1st down.
Eckler down just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Person goes to Eckler in the backfield.
Play action now.
Give
Winston.
no fake to Eckler. Winston breaks the tackle. Winston breaks another. Winston to the one.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Winston the give. Eckler touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them.
Burrow, throw, Chase, down to the 35.
Pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
First and 10, 35-yard line. Burrow across the middle. Joe Mixon, the running back.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 6, ball on the left hash, 39-yard line. Burrow to Mixon gets it to the 48.
Down as a tackle made up at the 48-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line. Great
Here's
pass.
setting up to throw it.
Fires,
little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Boyd in motion to give the Boyd. Boyd gets it to the 35-yard line.
Freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
First down. Here's Burrow. Little short pass. This is Everett. You talk about this Washington defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for.
Drop back, fire, every wide open
offense in the league.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play.
Right hash 11
they will
line.
throw on first down with Burrow.
Boyd gets it to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Second and 4, 5-yard line.
We're going to give this to Mixon. He'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
3rd and 4, 5-yard line. Left hash.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here is 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4 from the 5. Mixed in the back right next to Burrow.
Passing here, Joe Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Kick is up.
McPherson's kick is good, and the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Intercepted. Incomplete.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10, 32
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Robinson tripped himself.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there.
Winston. Free pass, incomplete.
Go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Bengals now have it
on first down.
Burrow fires.
Here's Higgins out of the right side.
T. Higgins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Fires,
find Everett there, complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Gerald Everett, 26 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Jameis Winston, the offense back on the field.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone.
Robinson breaks 2 tackles. Robinson gains 6.
You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film,
30 to give.
just be you,
Robinson
enjoy that time away, and then you come back, ready to go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Keeper.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to
Jameis
the right.
Winston
And this
gets
is going to be a
first.
Commander's first down as the tackle made at about the 38. They'll try to throw now. Winston.
Throw, no, he's going to run. Jameis Winston.
And he's able to get this
Gets
one
it
out
to
closer
46.
to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Play fake. Winston.
Play action. Winston the throw. Fires deep. Wide open.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Winston caught. Dotson.
Right to Dotson.
Dotson to the 2.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Robinson.
Touchdown, Brian Robinson.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, here's a fake.
Touchdown,
Brian
Robinson.
And a give to Robinson. And this time he is in. Yes. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have retaken the lead.
Commanders going for
Winston to
Winston
throw
to
for.
throw.
Steps away.
Winston dumps it off.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this is going to be snuffed out.
Onside kick.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, that... Alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Play action. It's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McPherson now for the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Raymond gets it to the 25-yard line.
21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now we've got a little bit of
intercepted.
Intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Mixon with a first down.
Mixon.
He'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down
Gets
inside
it 19.
the 20-yard line.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front.
2nd and 5, Burrow to give Mixon again. Mixon gets it to the
for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down.
16-yard line.
Here's
Burrow. Caught.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Tyler Boyd to the
taking
11.
it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Burrow
Inside
to
handoff
give.
to Mixon.
Mixon
And he's going to be
gets
brought
it
down
to
just
the
shy of the
6.
5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Ball on the 6-yard line, left hash.
Burrow throw.
Caught.
Firing quickly.
Touchdown,
here,
Gerald
complete.
Touchdown.
Gerald Everett. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out,
intercepted again
on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Winston, keeper, Jameis gets the first.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Winston now.
Winston throws incomplete, intended for Zach.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw is Winston.
Winston fires, incomplete.
And his throw is incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Keeps himself upright, eluding the pressure right.
Fires caught.
Yeah, he will go out right near the
down to the
35
35 in Cincinnati
29
territory.
Yards that time. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the counter, this is Robinson. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Steps away to his left.
On the run, fires, flag down, incomplete.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep
Winston
of the goal
stuff.
line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Winston.
Winston fires. Eckler, touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Commander.
Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Austin Eckler capped it off with the touchdown reception. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. On the return is Charlie Jones. Fighting through at the 25. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They run the option on 2nd down.
Tackled at the
and he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down.
Caught.
He's got a man complete.
Gets the first.
He's going to have a Bengals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. And they go play action now.
Wait, Burrow fires. Cole
Short pass. This
Everett.
is Everett. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Chase lined up the tight end. Burrow
Look to
fires, intercepted.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
Derek Forrest.
Down the left sideline. And they will finally
Down
get
the
him, but
13-yard
not until he's
line.
all the way down inside the
From
15-yard
Cincinnati.
line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel
Winston
with 5
throws,
defensive
caught,
backs on the
hit
field.
mid.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand
Winston,
what
the
the
give
passing game
and
can do, and gives them a
tough
chance
to
to
throw
react
boy.
and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Play fake. Winston.
Under pressure
Wow.
now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short
Third and goal.
field pay off.
Winston.
We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Winston. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And Washington has taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone
On the right
to
hash,
potentially tie this game up.
A Burrow snap
Trying
back,
to shake
caught,
off the interception.
Mixon
He'll look to
tackled
throw.
at the
And he's taken
35
down,
yard
but
line.
able to slip across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Throws,
Little short pass. This is Everett, and he's going to be out up around the
hit out of
45-yard
bounds,
line.
lost the ball, but he was already out.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
2nd and inches.
From the
Burrow
shotgun,
throw,
he'll look to
caught.
throw.
Everett
Little short
again.
pass. This is Everett. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw again.
Burrow throws,
Open man
caught.
is Chase.
Jamar
complete.
Chase.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. Left
Throwing
hash.
again, it's
Burrow
Burrow.
throw, fake
Throwing
complete,
over the middle,
intended
but it's
for
incomplete.
Jalen Everett.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throw on the left hash,
Now it's
32-yard line. Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Nowhere to go
Ball
here.
is
He
out.
lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time
Winston,
quickly fading
pressure,
here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
fires,
offensively they want to play.
caught.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my,
Urged to
pulled it in.
13-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The left hash, a chip shot here.
Good.
Rosas' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first. And then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Some very intriguing games in that early window, highlighted by the one going on at the Superdome. A big test for the Saints as they get set to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Jane Daniels will get the second half start.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. This taken in at the goal line.
Jones a yard
and
deep
he won't
in the end
quite
zone,
make it to the
takes
25.
Gets it to the 24-yard line on the left hash.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little more momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. To their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to run the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10, 36-yard line. Burrow fires.
A little short pass. This is Everett. There he goes left side.
Touchdown Cincinnati.
Inside the 10 and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Gerald Everett, 64 yards. And the Bengals are back within a score. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I thought, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does.
Well, if I know Terry McLaurin's out for the game, what is he out with? Dang, a calf strain.
Because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Jane Daniels fires incomplete.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Ryan Robinson in the game.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Daniels.
He'll take a
fires,
shot downfield
for
Pittman.
Drop.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Third and 10 left hash ball.
They'll set up to throw.
Daniels fires.
Touch him down, but not before he gets
Michael
the
Pittman.
first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pittman and
The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Daniels fires. Caught at the 2. Pittman.
Michael Pittman with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Ryan Robinson in for the touchdown.
He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And it's out. Smith lost it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Snap back. Daniels fires. Caught.
Oh, that one sailed a bit, but
Michael Pittman touchdown, Commander.
Touchdown, Washington. Michael Pittman. 37 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
best way on the kick.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line.
And he run back by Jones.
And he
Jones
brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 9.
Burrow throws caught. Jamar Chase.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw.
Burrow throws caught. Mixon
and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the right hash, 34-yard line.
Burrow
to give Mixon. Gets it to the 49
before he's brought down. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's
Burrow. Throw. Chase again.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw.
Burrow fires.
He completes it to Boyd. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Second 3, right has
now Burrow.
Burrow
throws for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And
Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll take this down to the 26. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Burrow fires.
Open man is Higgins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That one complete once again to Higgins. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Again, it's Burrow.
Burrow throws caught. Chase went Everett.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
On the right hash, 26 on 3rd and 10.
Back to throw again.
Throws caught. Chase didn't get it.
He's got him. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
McPherson on the kick. McPherson's kick is good.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing.
Somebody more deep. Raymond gets it to the 18-yard line.
Those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
Taking the deep shot, Pittman.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So now then, the big play has him. inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Daniels caught Pittman.
Makes the grab. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Daniels is going to keep it, get stuff.
On 1st and goal. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Daniels
on the move to his left.
End zone.
And a throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. And made him try a pass
Robinson.
He's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short.
Ryan Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Commanders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, this has been a tough one for him, Charles.
What's that guy's first name so I can stop calling him by just his last name? Hey, Charlie Jones. His backup is Brian Thomas.
They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
Coaches
talk about
taking care of the football
and limiting turnovers.
Josh Allen.
This one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Mixon lies right next to Burrow at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Chase.
He's got it.
Still going.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10, 33-yard line. Zach Ertz in motion.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7, Daniel.
Again, it's Robinson.
Robinson gets the first down.
5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Robinson gets it.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And this is caught. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Daniels the throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On third down,
Robinson gets the first down.
13 and picks up the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Daniels another give. Robinson
strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
99 yards rushing.
2nd and
Robinson
5 from the 8. Straight
another
ahead,
handoff. Robinson over
and he's able to
100
get it
yards.
down to the 2-yard line.
Now, hang on. We got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurting. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Daniels the give. Robinson touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes.
OBJ in the game.
Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
Early Jones takes it at the 2-yard line. Jones gets it up to the
and they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. Here we go. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Right hash, Burrow.
He gets this one to Boyd.
Boyd gets the first.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Going right hash, 39-yard line. Snap back.
This is Mixon on the draw.
Mixon.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Touchdown Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Cleve Raymond gets his 23-yard line.
set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson in the Commander offense.
And you'd have to figure, he got the ball quite a bit last drive. You see the numbers, that now they're looking to chew some clock. He's going to get it even more here.
I would think so, because they have momentum going in their direction. They moved the ball that way on their last drive, and you know they're trying to lock this game down. But also, don't be surprised if they mix in a few passes along the way as well, so they can't just totally key on him on this drive.
Interesting. We'll see if that happens. Either way, looking to hold this lead. Let's see if they can do it.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hand off now to Robinson.
Robinson again. Robinson.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. So on fourth down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations.
And he is
Robinson gets the first down again.
He'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
Robinson gets the first down again.
First down is good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to
Fires incomplete.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive.
Second and 10,
Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third
Daniels
and
will give that
puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Daniels fires, caught.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the big fella.
Ball was out. Sam Hubbard recovers. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Cheap followers on streamby.com.
A 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. Robinson gets it.
And they'll get him down at the 34. He's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Fires caught.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down.
Daniels the give.
Here's Robinson.
Robinson.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
147 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Daniels throws caught.
There's a ball thrown right side
Logan
and
Thomas,
complete.
the former quarterback at the Virginia Tech.
Now
Daniels fires back up the hook and left. Robinson
makes a catch.
And down inside the 15 he
Ball
goes.
to 14. Daniels fires, caught.
Locates Pittman.
Ladder.
Oh, no, he lost
Another
the football.
one. Ball is out. Daniels ends up with it again.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
2nd and 18. Daniels fires,
Now
caught.
here's a throw that's complete.
Robinson.
And on this one, he'll get to the
Back
15,
up.
right at the 15-yard line. off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Daniels fires, caught, Pittman.
It's Pittman. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Will try to keep sack.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Burrow throws incomplete, almost picked off by
this defense knows.
Cameron Curl.
They need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Burrow to give, Mixon,
through the
flag
tackle.
down.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late.
Backfield, Burrow goes boy.
And he will have the first down.
Gerald
He
Everett,
taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Burrow
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Mixon breaks
down
the
left sideline. Joe Mixon. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 62 yards on the ground. They'll give it to Mixon.
Mixon, touchdown, Cincinnati.
For a Bengals touchdown.
We're tied again.
Mixon with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth-quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll look to
play
throw.
fake, Daniels fires, caught, Jahan Dotson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. On play action,
fake,
they'll throw.
Daniels fires, caught, Khalif Raymond, not about.
But they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series.
Daniels,
good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back to throw
Daniels fires, caught.
That's to Thomas, who
Logan
makes a
Thomas
nice catch.
again.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. They'll drop to throw.
Daniels fires.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Screen, Eckler.
They juked him. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Thomas has got it.
Logan Thomas again.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Daniels to give Eckler gets it to 7.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6. Eckler again.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Eckler in the backfield.
Search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4 from
now
the 6.
Back to throw.
Daniels end zone touchdown. Cleveland.
For the football, it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Khalif Raymond
from 6 yards away.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Roses to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the
runners fires caught.
But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. On 2nd down,
Burrow.
The Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Burrow fires out of bounds.
Too wide and incomplete.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%.
Bengals need the first pick of the game alive. Burrow fires in incomplete.
Because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Burrow fires across the middle hooking ladder. Gaines fires across the middle hooking ladder.
Has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get
hooking
the football
ladder.
back.
Bengals recover at the 19. 1:50 remaining. Burrow left hash, 19-yard line. Sets the throw. T. Higgins.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain.
Burrow.
Here's 1st and 10
Play
now.
fake. Gonna fire deep. Higgins.
Oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Touchdown Cincinnati.
And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD.
T. Higgins.
69 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it.
Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Raymond from the yard.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like.
Throw.
But I think in macro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense.
Daniels the throw, caught.
He's got a
field goal
complete.
And he will finally be taken down. But just a massive play there to get him to the outskirts
Play
of
fake.
field goal
Daniels
range.
intercepted. Incomplete.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
3rd and 5.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Play fake, Daniels. And it's so incomplete.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
4th and 5, 33-yard line. Left hash, Daniels fires, caught.
And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
To the 2.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
2nd down, goal to go.
Daniels the give, Eckler, touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Commanders lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Bartley Jones from his own end zone.
And with time to factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Bengals need to go 75 yards to tie it. Burrow fires,
complete to Boyd. He's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Burrow fires, caught.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Burrow. Caught.
They'll drop this one down to mix it.
So now with 6 seconds remaining,
we get a timeout on
need the
end zone.
Here's 2nd down.
Now Burrow. Deep.
And he is across and in for the
touchdown, Jamar Chase.
Now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
I might sit in.
Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
And they will take a knee here as time will likely run out on regulation. And we'll go to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington
Raymond
as we
will take it out of the end zone. About 4 yards deep. Raymond gets it to the 23-yard
line as he's dropped it to 23. And the Washington offense heading out. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive.
Daniels don't cause that hurts again.
And take it downfield, even against all these odds.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fins him
gets
off.
the first down.
He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Daniels
lay one
fires.
Up deep.
Khalif Raymond
This one is
incomplete.
incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Play fake. Daniels.
Buying time to his left.
Throw. Incomplete.
His throw here's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
10. Daniels fires.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Zach Ertz again.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That one downfield for Dotson.
Incomplete.
That nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down.
3rd and 6. Daniels deep.
Oh, and that's so close to being intercepted. That could have been a big turnover in overtime if he had held on. Instead, though, it is still 4th down.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught. The fake punt works to absolute perfection.
And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And when they fake it, maybe they're not looking for a touchdown here. Probably just a 1st down. They got a little more than they bargained for.
Exactly right, because that's all you're aiming for. Pick up the 1st down, get your offense back on the field. Instead, the offense doesn't have to worry about it because they got 6 on that play.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Washington, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the